Hey, good morning, everybody. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait until a couple people join here,
FBI, open up!
and we'll get this going. We're gonna do a quick little 20-minute stream. We're gonna go over what Trump is talking about, and folks, we're gonna do a giveaway, a $500 giveaway. And if you're not on 2bit, you're gonna miss out on it. Okay, I'm gonna put the Telegram chat pinned to the chat section of our chat section. Early in the morning, bear with me. I did not have my coffee. Not like that does anything, but we're gonna do a $500 giveaway this week. We're gonna start off March. It's either we're gonna do a $500 giveaway to one person, or we're gonna do 250. But we will figure that out and what you guys want in the group chat for Telegram and 2bit and 24 hours crypto. So it's pinned. Join it. We'll accept you by the end of the day, and it's request to join. Folks, welcome back. Welcome back. Give me one moment while I set this stuff up here. I'm sure you guys have seen the video. Yesterday we went through a move, so I have all my stuff set up, but it is all over the place. Enough of the talking. Let's go over with what happened in Iran. So this guy died. Remember? They've been talking about this for months now, and they finally killed Iran's leader. And Trump tweeted out, give or take 7 hours ago, saying that Iran just stated that they are going to hit very hard today, harder than they have ever hit before. They better not do that. However, because if they do, we will hit them with a force that has never been seen before. Thank you for your attention to this matter, President Donald J. Trump. I was trying to make up another name. I couldn't think of it. But no way. We got Trinidad and Tobago in the house. I mean, I know what you're looking for, but that is absolutely insanity. Yeah, you know what, Vinny? I really don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I now I just sound so dumb, but I really don't know if he's dead or not. But I know Epstein's not dead. But I don't know how these guys do it in the Middle East. I don't know what kind of games they play. I don't know what kind of tactics they have. But you're telling me that you were talking about getting rid of this dude before he massacred more people, but you allowed him to kill a lot of people, and then after 2 months, you go ahead and invade it. But the craziest part about this, okay, are you guys ready? Forget what's going on. And, obviously people die, and, my condolences go out to them. But who gives a rat's ass about all this? Because there's nothing that we could do about it. People dying, there's nothing we could do about it. You want to be Superman, you want to put on your Iron Man suit, and you want to fly over to Iran, and you want to save people and come back here. There's nothing we could do about it. Remember, we are the goy. We are the goyim. And that's reality. Remember, that's why I used to, I never used the word goyim until I heard it in the Epstein documents. But that's why I always tell you guys that, we're idiots. And I call out idiots because there's so many out there. And the people that don't understand crypto in 2026 are idiots. I apologize, but that's reality. In 2026, I've said this before and I'll say it again. If you do not understand crypto in 2026, the value in crypto, how we are at ground zero, boom. There's really nothing much. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It is the facts. As much as you might not hate it, I got a live crowd that absolutely loves it, and they're here for it. Okay, so let's get into. I'm gonna get into what does that word mean? Goyim pretty much means let me give you the perfect explanation. Pretty much we're idiots. We're just waste of skin. Oh, perfect. A definition for goyim is a waste of skin. Literally, that's probably the best definition that I could give it. If anybody else has a better definition for goyim, please feel free to put it in the comments below. Okay, give me one moment. Well, not give me a moment, but let's get into the XRP chart. I was going to say, give me one moment before I ramble on about other things. But the important thing I want to talk about is the price action for crypto. The price action for crypto has been nothing but a controlled narrative. The fact that they killed the supreme leader, and nothing happened to the price of crypto. And we were all anticipating for this, remember? And we all were. You cannot even sit there and say we weren't. I was, and a lot of people knew that if a war broke out, majority of the times it affects the market in a negative way. However, this one is very ironic. It did none of that. It stayed steady. It had a little pump, a little fake narrative pump, and it came back down. The one weekly candle, and I'm looking at Bitcoin right now because right now Bitcoin is the leader in the market and the other coins are going to follow. This is the one weekly chart. So when I say Bitcoin is the leader, let's go take a look, right? Let's compare that with XRP. And when we go down to XRP, this is the weekly chart. It resembles what Bitcoin is doing, okay? We still have our long open for XRP. My liquidation price is at 90 cents. I'm ready to go ahead and add into it and bulk up the position if we do have another drastic drawdown, but I'm ready for anything. And we're gonna be opening up the generational bottoms. I've been scalping these little channels of shorts and longs for Bitcoin and the volatility. And today, as soon as I kind of settle in a little bit, I'm gonna be dialed in. And hopefully maybe I might do another live in the evening when I'm trading, but we're going to be setting up these generational bottoms with low leverage entries, and then I'm going to scale the leverage and scale the capital, which I'll walk you guys through it. But take advantage of the deposit bonus for 2Bit, folks. The link is in the description down below. If you're a new user, just for registering, you're going to get a $50 deposit bonus, and we're doing a $500 giveaway in our private 2Bit 24 hours crypto trading channel. Okay, this is pretty much like a trading group that we are gathering up everybody, and we have less than 100 people in here right now. This is more so, this is not going to be a paid subscription. It is going to be, we're going to be accepting users to join this. So the link is right there for Telegram. That is pinned. So make sure you request to join. And then we're going to do the giveaway. Either we're going to do $250 or $500 to one individual. But these are generational bottoms right now, and take advantage of the deposit bonuses and get ready for what's to come. Because the reversal that we are going to see it's so crazy. Right now I'm going to sound like an idiot because I cannot put words together, but you're going to understand it when you do see the reversal. I'm not trying to hype anything up. I'm not hyping anything up. Okay, please understand that. Some of you got, well, whoever's joining us here, you guys are all the OG. Dylan, Girth, Machine, let's go. Sorry, I'm going to get over to the chat in a moment. Wall Street is controlling the narrative. Absolutely. 100 people don't realize what, 100% people don't realize what's happening. However, like, this is a very, very important psychological level for XRP. And we have March, we have April. Less than 2 months is what everybody is pushing for the Clarity Act, the Genius Act, the stablecoin legislation, whatever you want to call it, is getting passed. In times like this, we're going to remember, I'm telling you, everybody in here, thanks for joining on the Sunday morning, because Sundays in the future, or weeks from now, months from now, we're going to be in a drastically different place. Think about it. Think about the fact that these Epstein documents come out, the truth gets revealed of who is funding these narratives, like the Rothschilds and everybody, and then you start a massive war, right? And this is why, Iran's supreme leader getting killed, Khamenei killed, they're saying that they're going to revenge very hard, and that's what Trump tweeted. I covered earlier in the video, saying they're going to hit, that Iran is planning to hit today. So today is the date. So here's my thing. This is what I'm just kind of thinking this, and let me know what you guys think. Let's say, for example, I am 70% bullish that XRP is going to go higher, right? So I'm going to open it long. But I'm also 30% bearish that XRP might dump when this happens. So I'm thinking, and I'm just kind of running this by you guys. If I were to put like a 70% long, so 70% of the portfolio long with USDT perpetual contracts, and then another percent, 30% USDC perpetuals with a short for Bitcoin. But I don't know if I want to do that. I feel like that's some next level of trading and trying to, because at the end of the day, if one of the trades is losing, you got to close it and you got to be certain the other one's going to keep on going, right? But if I do that, I'll do that on live so you guys can kind of see it. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. But this is just crazy to me. It is a very, very crazy moment right now. It is a very, very crazy moment, but I'm not liking, this is the 1 week chart. I'm just not liking this down slope on this week. And the momentum, oh, you know what? When in doubt, you know what you guys got to pull out? The Hakashini candles. Hakashini candles, I haven't used in forever, but I got to get into it. Hakashini candles kind of gives you the momentum, not kind of, gives you the momentum of the market. And as you could see, they're not candlesticks, right? So they're not giving you each of the candlesticks. They're giving you the momentum in the markets. So where the momentum, the volume is following. So right now, if I were to look at this, I would be confident enough to say, okay, you know what? The momentum for bearish has been in the 30-minute time frame pretty bad, and I can expect this to come down a little bit even more lower to like 65,987, do a little quick scalp, and then try to catch the bounce right back up. Okay, these are Hakashini candles, right? These are not here for prop. I want you guys to understand that as well. Like, there's so many aspects of trading, and so many different ways of doing it, and everybody has different trading strategies, and I want you guys to understand that. Never, always, if you guys are trading, you will find out after months and years of learning, and this is not something that happens overnight, that you will find your own technique. Everybody has their own technique, and look into it, folks. The volatility like this in the markets are monumental. I remember I had that short open the other day that was up 120%. We were up $1,500. I was in the middle of the move, so I couldn't have watched my trades. So at the end of the day, I opened my phone and the trade was up $400. I was like, God damn it. Because I told myself this now, going forward, if I see 100%, I'm taking the profit and I'm leaving. Because you guys have seen me hold and make trades where we had 4,000%, 2,000%, 1,000% returns, all streamed live, where I would kind of sit on them. I would take profits, obviously, on the way up. And then at the end of the day, like the Binance trade. Remember the Binance trade? We took $9,000 in profit, and then we had about $300 in margin. We got liquidated. But again, we took the profit and we ran with it. So I'm just trying to think right now in regards to what do you guys think? Okay, at the end of the day, I can give you guys the narrative in terms of how the markets might react to this news, but what do you guys think in regards to, Trump saying that Iran is going to attack today? And if Iran attacks today, then we are going to hit them harder. And that force that we're going to hit them with is something that they have never seen before. So I don't know if that's really going to affect the markets at this far, because the fact that the markets didn't affect his death, who cares about another attack happening, right? However, though, if there is any kind of nuclear attack, so here's the thing. So now this is where we could say things could get really different. Because listen, if you are one of the army cadets, let's say for the supreme leader, and they just killed your supreme leader that has been in control for years, and you've supported him for years, wouldn't you guys just say, F it, go all out in terms of use something so lethal that the world has never seen before? So I hope nobody gets hurt in regards to our audience or anybody else in general. But it's unfortunate that we just have to live through it. Remember, there's nothing that we could do. We are props. We are literally props on this planet. We are humanity. What happened with humanity is they lost control of humanity. They lost control of being able to control humanity. That's why in 2003, they had that meeting in regards to how to decrease the world's population, right? Because as you increase the world's population, you have more uncertainty because how are you going to control 7 billion people? You could do it to a certain extent, but they give us this paper money that we were brainwashed to thinking it has value. Okay, understand the roots of how the world operates. I'm saying all this right now is because crypto is at a ground zero foundation that is going to create multi-millionaires. And the XRP community, I'm like 99% certain that our community, 24 hours community, if we were to come all together, we would be billionaires. So create a billionaire community, pretty much, years from now. But they're doing so, they're trying very hard to completely mislead people. Think about it. They misled people for 6 years, right? Remember, they just started talking about it. Remember, institutions never, Franklin Templeton, Citibank, these guys never talked about JP Morgan, Wells Fargo. They never talked about crypto at scale years ago. And now, the last 2 years, that's the only thing they talk about. That's the only thing Trump talks about. Remember, on this channel, I've been telling you guys this for years. Trump will never let this go out of his hand in regards to they want to be number one in here. They're not going to let China dominate crypto, a brand new asset class. This is a brand new asset class that people are fighting for right now. Leaving the political liberal talk aside, okay, we're going to say more to that. But yeah, that's no. You got to understand the foundation of where the value, who creates these markets and the narratives that are run by this. The attack on the UK embassy preoccupies me a bit. Is there an attack on Ukraine? Watching oil price. Yeah, let's. Oh yeah. What did the oil prices do? Anything? Let's see what crude oil is today. Okay, what's copper at? Natural gas. Like, you know, these I've like this is the foundation of like the world, you could say as well, you know. And that's the other thing. We were brainwashed into this whole oil thing. And I'm not like, again, I'm not trying to get conspiracy, and this is not conspiracy, but I'm just saying like the whole oil, and it's just so crazy. It's just so crazy to me. So this right here, you could see that is a completely fake pump to 70,000. This is when he was announced actually that he was dead. So this is a 15-minute chart. No, that was yesterday. So let's go over to the 1 hour chart. He was announced, he was dead, I believe, probably around here. Is this going to reverse? This is the Bitcoin. Let's go over to the, where's the 8 hour? Is there no 8 hour here? Okay, so we'll do 12 hours. Oh my goodness. Honestly, this is like, if I wasn't recording, this is exactly what I would do. It's like the undecisiveness here in these markets is just incredible to say the least. The 12 hour looks extremely uncertain. And the reason why, like, I could open a long right now. And like, for example, I'm going to show you, like, I'm going to go in here with a higher leverage. So that's why I'm looking at these charts. But if I'm setting up for generational bottoms right now, and I'll open this trade, and if I add into it, my leverage might get changed. But for example, let's just put $100, right? $100 trade with 42 leverage, my liquidation price is going to be, I'll tell you right now, I think it tells you over here, my liquidation price, if I were to short this market, is when Bitcoin goes to Oh, no. I got to put in the trade so it'll tell me better. So let's just say I want to long this with low leverage. At this entry point, let's say 3 leverage. So 3 times 100, $300 trade. Market, we'll go market for the show. What's going on here? Oh, right. Not 100 Bitcoin, but right here, $100, $122 margin, 3x leverage. I just want to show you, like, the reason why I'm looking at this so anally is because I'm going to open a 30x trade. I want to be in and out of here, but 30x trades, if it goes the wrong way, then you're going to be kind of screwed. Okay, but if I were to open a longer here at 3x leverage with only $100, normally I would do it with a higher margin. My liquidation price is going to be $44,000. So when Bitcoin goes to $44,000, okay, I lose my $100 margin on this trade when Bitcoin goes to $44,000. And in my opinion, I do not think that's going to happen, right? So generational bottoms, it means if we were able to open this trade and see the rally once regulation gets passed fully, because the markets are going to start rallying, these assets are going to be leveraged. And if I'm able to hold this trade, right? If I'm able to hold this trade until, let's say, I like doing this on my phone better because it calculates it better. No, I don't want to do market. Is this? Sorry, give me 1 second, folks. If we were to hold this until, let's say, Bitcoin goes back to $100,000. Damn, I feel like a complete... When Bitcoin goes to $100,000, we make $200, right? But that's small numbers, but we're using small numbers. Just opening up a leverage for, you make about 130%. So that is what the generational bottoms are. Good morning, Dangerous. Good morning. We get a lot of oil prices on the chat. I'll keep this trade open just for the heck of it. And right now it's currently in profit, 19 cents. So pretty much tax. But we'll keep that open. We have the XRP trade open. We were in and out of these couple of trades that, you know, I really, some of the trades that I do, like these quick in and outs, we'll see if that we could do anything down the line, but I just don't, there's just too risky for me to kind of share some of these, because if it goes the wrong way, I don't want to be putting people in that situation. And, you know, everybody needs to go in here assessing their risk, and never, ever, if you're coming into crypto and you see me talking about this, but you're just trying to accumulate, get your XRP bag up, reach your target, do not trade. Do not trade at all. Just keep accumulating, please. Okay, if you're new to crypto, if you're trying to accumulate, the last thing you want to do right now is have any potential risks of losing any XRP. Okay, just keep accumulating. You could take advantage of the deposit bonus, right? If you're a new user, if you already use it, maybe use a different email to get the $50 deposit bonus. And any profits you make, you can withdraw. You just cannot withdraw the $50 that they deposit. But if you open a trade with $50 and you make $50, you could withdraw that $50. Or if you make $200, you could withdraw that $200. But let's go to XRP. I'm going to open a XRP trade here quick. Not on live, but with USDC perpetuals. $1.66.
I think we could see a potential little rally, but folks, man, I would just kind of, you could open up small positions and add in, but I really hope Trump is not spreading BS here and we actually see something. Or maybe Iran might not even do it. Maybe they'll do it 2 days after. I don't know. Maybe they're playing games. But we'll see. We will see. Oh, yeah, that coffee maker. I love that coffee maker. You guys have no idea. You guys have no idea. Let's go, Chris Stapleton. Where is my coffee maker? If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, we did a little bit of a home tour as I was leaving my other home yesterday. And I actually want to go see that coffee maker. You brought it up is because I kind of miss it because I don't have it anymore. I don't have that coffee maker anymore. I'm going to go buy one. It came with the hotel. So that was like Waldorf residence. I didn't stay at a, well, technically it was hotel, but it's like a residence of the hotel. It's 2 different entries. But where is this coffee maker? There we go. Here is the good old coffee maker. Let's bring this here. Look at that. We're moving literally as I'm recording this within the next 12 hours. So I am not packed whatsoever. We have a lot of stuff that still needs to be packed. This is what 24-hour does in the mornings. I come here and I use this $15 coffee maker. And I do have another one, but for some reason, I really like the authentic, you know, just putting it in here, watching it drip. I don't know. I really enjoy that. Oh man, I'm like, I haven't had my coffee right now, and I'm like, I just want it. I could just feel that warmth, little taste in my mouth. Yes, it's a Habs jersey, but it's different though. It's custom. It's custom. Bro, your view's not that good. Should see mine. Send it over. Send it over. My view in the new place actually is probably better than the other place, but again, it's just about locking in right now. It's about just locking in. I really wanted to get like one of those bigger coffee machines that, you know, do the whole 9 yards, but honestly, I love this. I love this. I just love it. I feel like I'm back in like the, you know, 2000s, like the 1990s, just being authentic, just being regular, just being, I feel like the world is so, there's so much things out there. Just being basic is sometimes like the best way to go. I love it. I love it. I'm actually gonna go buy one today, so I'll share a picture with you guys on Instagram. A force that has never been seen before. Never seen before is what Trump is saying. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to wrap this video up here. I still got to go do a lot of unpacking stuff. If you guys are trading, stay on the edge, okay? It's going to be very exciting. Yeah, the 90s were a different time. The 2000s were a different time. That's when they were getting all their cults ready at scale. But yeah, you guys already know what we're gonna do. Give me 1 second here. And the link, folks, that's a Telegram link for the 2-bit 24 hours crypto. We're gonna be doing all the trade talks, any questions, and we're gonna have a lot. We're gonna do the giveaway in there, and make sure you are signed up on 2-bit with the link below in order for you to have a chance at that giveaway. And what's True Social doing here for me? Okay, so we're going to go ahead and play the song. I feel like we really need it. And probably by the end of this month, fingers crossed, we will have our new video and song for... No, there was like about like 6 people here cleaning. The house is clean. It's just about the little bit of unpacking now. Blood Moon on the 2nd and the 3rd. That too as well that I kind of gotta look into, because those do, as much as, listen, what Joseph said, those have an effect on the markets. It's the craziest part. I know. It's true, though. It's true. But you already know you got Chipper getting everybody ready. The crowd is going crazy because everybody knows what we're about to hit everybody with. The one and only, the iconic Beholders.
My family thinks less of me because I told them to buy XRP. And all my friends quit texting me cause all I talk about's the XCT. When the price rose, it was just like ecstasy, but then it crashed so unexpectedly, and no one's standing next to me, cause I still tell them to buy XRP. Put all my faith in Brad Garland House, and now I do not have a house. Still figuring the riddles out, and no one knows what I'm talking about, but I still buy my XRP. If you don't like it, you can suck my DM. Buy my XRP. I guess that's just how it goes. Agendas nobody knows, and it's like the things that happen are all part of a show. You either see it or don't. You either will or you won't. But when the price is really low, I fucking back up the boat, and I'm a buy my XR fucking P. If you don't like it, you can suck my DM. Buy my XR fucking P. They call me bag holder number one. While they're laughing, I'm buying more, son. My therapist says let it go, man. I said no, it's all part of the plan. And when the flipping turns the page, I'll be laughing from my yacht's range. Cause every time they say it's dead, I load my fucking wallet up instead, and I'm a buy my XR fucking P. If you don't like it, you can suck my DM. Buy my XR fucking P.
All right. I want to just kind of end it, but there's a couple questions I want to answer. Gary is not in the house anymore. Yeah, absolutely not the head furrow. Absolutely, man. Like, listen, if you guys have never traded, just watch me, watch other people. Like I said, when I got into this trading, I used to watch people for years, really understanding it, grasping it, seeing them lose, seeing them make money, learning from their mistakes. This is like, this journey is not a sprint, it's a marathon. And the individuals that have been in the system and that have been following me for a very long time, there's many of you guys out there that have learned leverage trading and have actually made a lot of money, used leverage trading. And that just have, this is humans got to help each other. We're going to be doomed soon. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the private group for trading, the link is in the description down below. Not below, it's actually pinned to the chat right now. And I'll actually put it into, let me see if I could update this bio. I'll put it onto the first private link under the description. If you refresh your page, it'll be there. So I will see you guys later today. Hopefully the markets kind of stay steady because I do want to open a trade, but I don't want to rush it. I got to see how it's going. The volume is very, very low right now, and there's still a lot of uncertainty. Still got to wait until to see what happens in this Iran dump. I don't want to say a prediction. My thought is that if this strike or this attack happens, then we will see a death wick that is going to get eaten up very, very fast. Unless we see constant strikes from left, right, and center carried out through this week. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this unfolds. It's going to be very interesting to see also how the attacks get coordinated. What if the U.S. gets attacked? What if the White House gets attacked? What if the Pentagon gets attacked? What if they get hacked, right? What if we have some cyber attacks? What if, like, there is so much what if and also unanswered questions that we are about to see play out. But March, April, you're not hearing from me. You're hearing from the industry experts that it is going to be a very, very bullish year. The individuals that are creating these infrastructures right now are not focused about war. They're focused about building because they're about to introduce it and start scaling these infrastructures, leveraging their native tokens on these protocols as value comes on chain. Real economic value comes on chain. I'm so excited for everybody. So with that being said, we are going to go now. I'm going to end this off. Talk to you later. Goodbye. Chipper, Octagon, Johnny Allison, Bodana63, J.A. Harrison, Chipper again, TTYL, Johnny, how's the 100 push-ups challenge 24? You must be getting close to the old Arnold. Yeah, I would say bigger than Arnold. No, I'm kidding. The push-ups are good. They're very easy now. I kind of break them up, sometimes 10, 20. I'll even, maybe if we do another video in like real life kind of thing, I was thinking about the video that I made yesterday, 2 days ago, going through the house. I was going to just do drop and do 10 push-ups throughout the video, do another 10, do another 10. It's very easy. If you just break it down into 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, you don't even take in that you did 100 push-ups. Okay, guys, ciao, and I will see you guys later.